Hi everyone, I'm Jordan Johnson from ASI Comms. Tonight we are joined with 22 West, ASI Comms, and the one and only Dylan Mulvaney.
Hello.
How we doing? How we feeling?
This has been the best day ever. I've had the best time on campus today, and the room was filled with so much love. And I'm like kind of like loving the Sharks right now. Like I feel like go Sharks. I love you.
Yeah, cool. Well, just to kind of kick us off, we're gonna kind of dive into like a little bit of your journey and how like it ties into like just like everybody else. And
Yes.
we all have those tough and beautiful moments on our own individual journeys. But can you share with us some things that you are most grateful for?
Oh my gosh. I am grateful for the friendships, specifically the female friendships that have carried me through my life, and especially like my best friend Lily has been with me for 17 years. I'm really grateful for my trans elders and my mentors that have helped me navigate my transition so that I don't feel so alone. And such a daunting task of discovering your identity and then trying to learn everything at hyper speed. So having that older generation to look up to, I think is so important. I'm really grateful to my therapist because I think mental health, especially when you're putting yourself out there so publicly, is important to work on yourself privately. And I think I'm also really grateful for opportunities like today where I actually get to meet people in real life because so often you are perceived as a character or as this like parasocial relationship. And I think the more that we can actually meet each other and connect and start to understand and be fascinated by maybe people that aren't like us versus being judgmental or sharing an opinion. So any chance that I can meet people like y'all today has been a gift.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you here. So our 22 West Radio wants to know, how have you navigated the pressure of being such an influential figure in the trans community on TikTok?
Well, I think patience is key with myself specifically because at first, there's that song by Renee Rapp, everything to everyone. I can't be everything to everyone. And for so long I tried to be everything. And I fell short every time because there's only so much that one person can be. And I think very early on, people sought me out to be an activist or to be everyday entertainment or whatever it was. And I've now been able to kind of like really focus on learning and evolving in my private life and then getting to share when I feel ready. But also just being patient with myself when I don't have the answers because a lot of the times just because someone is of a certain identity doesn't mean that they are ready or willing to know how to serve the entire community all the time. So I'm also really grateful to my trans siblings who have been patient with me.
Yeah, for sure. And your journey takes a lot of like mental and physical strength. Could you tell us a little bit about some of the challenges you confronted and where you found the strength and resilience in those moments of hardship?
I think in the moments of darkness, I have always taken stock of what I have, which is me being here with my proper pronouns and showing up in the world how I want to be viewed. And that is the greatest gift of them all. Because no matter how bad the hate gets or, what might come about in a day, the fact that I woke up and said, this is who I am and having such an influx of love and support of that celebration of identity, that's how I get through those moments. And it's truly like it's the people that have showed up for me this past year, these past 2 years, that have kept me alive and kept me happy and willing to keep doing this journey.
Yeah, totally. And another question we have is, you've been extremely vocal about your personal life on social media. Was there any sort of hesitation in your mind, like, maybe I shouldn't share this? Or was that hesitation like, you know what? Yeah, like I will do that.
Well, I think right now oversharing is sort of currency among Gen Z and specifically on like something like TikTok. And I think we have to be really careful about making sure that we are ready to speak on things or ready to share parts of ourselves, especially like the personal parts. And now I really like make sure that I am 100% processed on a specific thing before I go to like bring it to my followers. And I don't feel regretful of like there's some videos that I look back and be like, oh my god, that's so cringe. But I love that I can now look back and it's almost like a diary in a way that I can refer back to. And I'm really excited. Hopefully, like if I have a family one day, like to be like, hey, look at this is who I was a million years ago, and that is why I think there's value in it.
Yeah, totally. So to kind of finish off the night, what is your food hot take?
Oh, not a huge fan of vegetables here. I think a hot take is if somebody's a picky eater, not trying to force them to try something new that they already know that they're not gonna like. I very often, just because I'm so specific with like my eating and what I want to eat, and then people think that they're gonna be the ones to like change me, or they're like, no, but you haven't had it this way, and I'm like, I don't need to have it this way. I already know I don't like it. So I think just really like that goes beyond eating habits, but just like honoring what people know about themselves because you know yourself better than anyone else. So don't let them, make you do something that you don't want to do.
Yeah. Slay, because I'm a picky eater.
Love
Anyway, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us tonight. We really appreciate you taking the time and
course.
coming and speaking with us. We have a little bag for you.
Oh my
Long
God,
Beach.
thank you. This is, we got the pride colors. I love you, Long Beach.
We also want to thank the team, 22 West, ASI Comms, and everyone who joined us tonight at An Evening With. So with that, go Beach. Bye.
Go Beach.